I'm very excited because it's very much of a look. You know, we went through a little minimalistic period, but right now we're kind of getting back to a more creative look. We're in 2016. You have to think forward, you have to think about what is the next now, how you can always take all these ideas that we had in the past in fashion, especially for fashion show, and go to the next level. I think it really complements the clothes because her aesthetic is very cool, it's very futuristic, there's a very forward dimension. Basically, your face becomes a work of art. It's completely framed like this. The hair goes into a side ponytail right by here, and then what happens right after, you see we tighten a ponytail over here, and then it's twisted into a bun. Very feminine, it almost could look like a flower. I've used Macadamia Professional Nourishing Oil, which is really amazing for shine. Then I give the final touch with the Flex Hold hairspray, which really seals the hair, take away all the flyaways, and really hold the look throughout the show.
We're Nicholas K, and the look is a really cool mix of super matte lips, a lot of structure, but also a lot of natural, healthy, boosted up beauty in the brows. So it's like a cool balance of that nature beauty and then also that super strong lip. And we're using Stila Chianti, which is a great liquid matte lip. It's a sophisticated color though, but very organic, and it is what you would see somewhere in nature. So that's the difference. It's not an artificial color. The collection is stunning. There's a lot of fabric textures. There's going to be some velvets. There's a lot of mix of black and velvet, purple, but they're all very much found in nature, and that's what we're reflecting also with the makeup.
It was inspired by Arcosanti, which is a community that was built in the desert in the 1970s by Paolo Saleri, and his whole concept was arcology, fusing architecture with ecology and building like a sustainable micro-city. The architecture from Arcosanti is very nomadic. It was built in the 70s, but it is super futuristic. If you look at it now, you're like, whoa, who did this? It's so artistic, very futuristic. A lot of people say our clothes are very nomadic, but very downtown, and so this worked perfectly. It's really interesting for us because we're part of an eco-challenge with the CFD and Luxus on converting fashion businesses into sustainable and circular design. So the inspiration worked well with us, not only visually, but
But I think it philosophically too, because it was this idea, they believe that people can be both urban and rural. So it's this idea of living in an urban environment, but having very quick access to a rural environment. So I think that's actually how we live. Nick has an upstate house where we decompress, get reconnected with the environment.
It was beautiful. It was very highly editorial, but still wearable. I loved all the cutouts. It just had edge to it.
my God, I loved it. It was gorgeous. I'm in love with the jackets and the pieces all pulled together. The draping of the dresses was gorgeous. I was already telling my stylist, I'm like, we need to pull some of this stuff for shoots or events or something. One of my favorites was a lot of the long oversized trenches. They had the shirt over high waist tied with the pants. Oh, just loved it. So beautiful.
But I'm really excited to see it. It looks really cool. And I'm actually wearing a sweater from there right now. Yeah.
We introduced alpaca yarns from Peru. It's like an organic alpaca yarn. And we've been talking to the supplier and working with their undyed fibers for our sweater programs. And we're also talking to farmers upstate, sheep farmers, being more local too. That's a way to be more sustainable. Our philosophy is that every season is building blocks for your old wardrobe. You don't throw it out, it's not trendy, so it's sustainable. And so the whole philosophy behind it really works well.